It's December at Universal. It's chilly, and today we're gonna cover everything you need to know. Woo!
It is officially the most joyous time here at Universal Orlando. It is the holiday season, the entire month of December, which we will get to more of all the holiday special events here in just a little bit. But first, we have to cover park hours during the month of December.
At Universal Studios, the first half of December, the park will be open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., except for Saturdays, where it will be open 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. The second half of December, specifically starting December 19th, that's where hours get a little bit wonky, aka Christmas break starts. On December 19th, the park will be open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. On the 20th through the 25th, the park will be open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. The 26th through the 30th, the park will be open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And the 31st, the park will be open from 8 a.m. all the way till 1 a.m. for New Year's Eve.
Islands of Adventure, on the other hand, just gets to be a bit wonky during the month of December, closing at various times, and I would inevitably mess it up at some point, and I would get called out in the comments, which is a-okay. Like, everybody just wants the right information. So I'm gonna just put it on a cool graphic on screen so that you have the best information for planning your Universal Orlando adventures.
Moving over to Volcano Bay, you can expect it will be open from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. throughout the month of December. However, there are some dates that park will be closed. You can expect Volcano Bay to be closed on December 3rd, 4th, 8th, 9th, 17th, 18th, 22nd, 23rd, and 30th. Additionally, on days like today, when it's cold out, Volcano Bay will be closed due to weather. So keep an eye out on the temperatures and what's going on here in Central Florida, because if you want to go to Volcano Bay and it's too brisk, that park might be closed.
The winter is actually a great time to visit Volcano Bay. You are not fighting the crowds like you are during the summer, and there are still days that are 80 degrees plus. So key point is if you're planning, check that weather, because you might luck out and have a great day at Volcano Bay during the winter.
It is currently like 54 degrees right now while we're filming this, and I thought I'd be warmer. So I'm keeping an eye out for what I want to get to keep me warm, hoping the Tribute Store has something. That's better. I got gloves. Who knew you need gloves in Central Florida? But now I'm ready for grinchmas, so not mad about it. I've been eyeballing this for like 3 weeks. Ben was like, you don't need another jean jacket. Yes, you do. You do when you come to the parks. You need to get the merch. I'll use this for years. Let's talk about Epic.
Epic Universe will be generally open from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m., except for a few dates. From December 27th until December 30th, it will be open from 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. And on December 31st, it will be open from 10 a.m. until 12 a.m. January 1st, 2026.
It's a party.
Ringing in New Year's at Epic. Maybe we ring in New Year's over at Epic Universe.
Watch out for that.
As I almost trip.
Watch out for those Hollywood stars.
Hollywood stars, I'll get you every time.
I love seeing how many people are standing around like this right now.
There's so many people bundled up.
I'm so much warmer
Nobody.
currently with this jacket
You
on.
never see this, that everybody bundled up.
We're not sweating.
Squidward!
We're shivering. Ooh, Squidward and Patrick.
Moment, the lovely Maryland Jingle Bells are making their way here to the Maryland Drive-In. Again, rehearsal beginning in just a moment, right here at Mel's Most Lovely Maryland. Now you come on to the face stand. Give me the dasher. Give me the dancer. Just remember, Maryland is the vixen. No stealing the spotlight. I see you, yeah?
We have covered our park hours as well as the days you can expect Volcano Bay to be closed. Next on the agenda, let's talk about blockout dates. We're looking at you, annual pass holders. You need to know. Premier and preferred annual pass holders, you are good to go the whole month long. It might get a little busy. We'll talk about that later. But for our seasonal pass holders and our power pass holders, we got some blockout dates.
If you have a seasonal or a power pass, you are blocked out of Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure from December 20th until the 31st. If you have the 3-park option, you can go to Volcano Bay. Please do note the closure dates that we mentioned earlier in the video. And if you have a 2026 Freedom Pass, you are blocked out completely from December 25th until the 31st. Darn those winter break blackout dates.
If you're coming to Universal in December, one piece that you're really going to want to be aware about is ride closures, because sometimes Universal will plan a ride to be down for a day or two, and the last thing you want is to show up to ride it and it's not open. So let's talk ride closures for this month. The first that you want to be aware about is the Hogwarts Express. The Hogwarts Express will be down on December 3rd. They're going to do some maintenance, they're going to fill that train up with coal, they're going to make sure it's running smoothly. If you're going over to Volcano Bay, you're going to also want to be aware that Ika Moana is currently closed and will reopen after December 18th. So if you're trying to get a little water park action and you want to ride that ride, make sure you're here following its opening after December 18th. During the holiday season, one thing that I really appreciate is how much seasonal decor Universal puts everywhere throughout the parks. Even as we're coming through King's Cross Station, like, they have trees, they have packages. It's as if all these gifts are going to Hogwarts with you. So if you're riding this, not on December 3rd, pay attention. It's just little details, little trinkets and things that they put out that just really make it feel that much more holiday-y. We'll get to crowd levels in a little bit, but one of the things that I really like about doing the Hogwarts Express so early in the day is it's typically not nearly as crazy and busy. Like, it's pretty empty in here right now. It's a 10-minute wait, which is fantastic. We've seen it high, like 60, 90 minutes, I don't know. Like, you can walk over to the other park that fast, but today, 10 minutes, might as well. We wanted to go over to Islands anyway, see the Holiday area, ride the Hogwarts Express before everyone else gets to it. Makes your life easier. For those of you who love riding Hagrid's, you're going to want to do EPA. EPA is at Islands of Adventure all month long, and it starts 1 hour prior to general park admission.
And if you're staying on site and have tickets to Epic Universe, early park admission at Epic Universe will also start 1 hour prior to general park admission. And if you want to brave the chilly weather at Volcano Bay, those select days that Volcano Bay is open, early park admission begins 30 minutes prior to general park admission.
Hagrid's right now is currently a 100-minute posted wait. If you ride Hagrid's at EPA, you're getting on way quicker than that. For those of you who have never done it before, we do have a video you can check out after this, so that way you can brave EPA at Islands, do it right, and ride Hagrid's right away. You haven't noticed Ben's shirt, my gloves, this new jacket, the decor, and more all around us. It's the holidays at Universal right now, and there are some major events happening throughout the month of December that if you're coming here, you gotta do them. Like 100%. Have to come here, have to experience, so you can enjoy all that the holidays has at Universal. First and foremost, over at Studios, there is the Macy's Holiday Parade, and it happens nightly during the holidays at Universal. You're talking balloons, we're talking floats, we're talking dancers, and lots of music. The Holiday Parade is spectacular. If you're looking to go and experience that parade, we definitely recommend that you get there early because people line up. There's seats, there's spots, and if you want to get a good seat to be able to see that tree get lit up by Santa at the end of it, you're going to want to make sure you're there probably at least 30 minutes prior to the start of the parade for that evening.
And over here at Islands of Adventure on the Snowflake, you have the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular, as well as just Whoville in general. If you want to see the mean one, if you want to experience the Holiday Spectacular, there is only one place to do it, and it's over here at Seuss Landing at Islands of Adventure.
Speaking of Islands of Adventure, as you make your way back into Hogsmeade, they have the Magic of Christmas Hogwarts light show during the holiday season. It is beautiful. Once that sun starts to set and those lights light up the castle, especially my favorite part is when you can see snow along the sides of the castle. It is gorgeous. It is a wonderful way to round out your evening, watch the castle light show, and enjoy a nice hot butterbeer. Especially when it's chilly out, it really makes the season bright.
And that is in addition to all the lights and decor and just the holiday vibes that you have at Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, as well as Epic Universe. You've got the lights in Port of Entry, you've got the giant tree in New York, and you've got the Wizarding World and Celestial Park over at Epic Universe that are all decked out for the holidays. and you really do need to experience those also at night to get the true feel of what those parks have to offer. T-minus 55 minutes and counting until we can get the best holiday treat here, the Grinch cookies.
If you didn't see, the Grinch wait right now to do a meet and greet is 120 minutes. So, if you're not into waiting that long, there's two different options if you want to meet the Grinch and do some other fun stuff that you can add on for an additional price to enjoy the holidays that much more. The first is the Grinch breakfast. We actually have ours scheduled here in just a week from now, and I am stoked. Not only do you get to have breakfast, which is well themed, and honestly, the menu looks spectacular this year, but you get to sing with the Who's, and you get an exclusive meet and greet with the Mean One, which is pretty darn fun. It's over in Circus McGurkus here in Seuss Landing, and we do this breakfast every year. We love it that much. Double check the website, the tickets might be sold out because this thing is popular, but if it's something you're interested in doing, it's definitely worth looking into so you can get tickets for next year. Alternatively, if you want all the holiday vibes, you can book a holiday tour. The holiday tour is wonderful. Ben and I did one ourselves, and if you want to know all about that, we have a video for you on the holiday tour you can watch after this. But for the holiday tour, you're gonna get to decorate cookies, you're gonna get to meet the Grinch, you're gonna get to meet Max, you're gonna get to meet Santa, and you're gonna get prime viewing of the parade and the Hula Day Spectacular. It is such a neat experience, and it's quite long. You get a very good amount of time for your money on this one. Not to mention some light, tasty bites that we really enjoyed.
But maybe you want an even more VIP experience here at Universal Orlando. Consider an Orlando Informer meetup. Tickets are still on sale for both the 5th and 6th Orlando Informer meetup, as well as the 12th and 13th Orlando Informer meetup. Now, maybe you cannot make it to Universal during the holidays and really are looking forward to planning already for Mardi Gras. There's also an Orlando Informer meetup during the month of March, and tickets are on sale for that as well.
And speaking of Mardi Gras, I know we're talking about the month of December, but for those early planners, Mardi Gras Ride and Dine tickets are already available starting in February. So if you want to get that Ride and Dine experience booked, book it now, give it as a holiday gift, and then go and enjoy your vacation in the 2026 New Year. It's going to be great. If you want to know more about the Ride and Dine experience, we have videos you can watch after this as well.
And we would be remiss if we didn't mention the New Year's celebrations happening both here at Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, and over at Epic Universe. If you want fireworks, performers, confetti, just to ring in 2026 and what a great year will be, consider spending it here at Universal Orlando.
And finally, probably one of the most important pieces of planning when it comes to coming to the parks in December, especially for you folks flying from out of state, what is the weather and what are the crowds going to be like?
I'm going to talk about weather because, as you've noticed throughout this video, I'm in a t-shirt and Aubrey's in leggings, a jacket, another jacket, and like just really bundled up. Now, Central Florida does stay pretty darn warm at times, right? We're talking mid-80s, lots of blue sky, lots of sun. There are going to be mornings and there are going to be days like today where it can be quite chilly. Today's high is only like 60. Now, some of you are like, I'll take that based off the 32-degree weather really throughout the country. And they're like, this is t-shirt and shorts weather. But just understand it can vary quite substantially from day to day. It's also a great time to get a hot butterbeer in the mornings.
When it comes to crowd levels during the month of December, the first half, pretty darn quiet during the day. Those kids are not out of school from winter break yet. The second half of December, though, boy, buckle in and pack your patient pants because things get busy. It is one of the busiest times of year during Christmas and New Year's here at Universal. And so if you're coming during winter break, plan accordingly. Maybe grab that express pass, tack it onto the ticket because it will save you a lot of time. There will be a lot of people in these parks. That is the month of December all packed up into one package for you with the bow on top for the holidays. If you got anything out of this video, please subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And if you're coming in the month of December, let us know in the comments. We would love to see you in the parks and celebrate Grinchmas together. See you on the snowflake. Bye!